Hello and welcome back to match 3 of my high ground MTG Modern League, where I am playing Modern Humans. We lost the die roll, and this is a pretty keepable hand. We got Freebooter, Champion, Noble. Alright, let's do it. Frank Bonaparte. Arbor Elf. Okay, so it looks like we're up against some kind of Ponza-y deck. Let's hope that we can be fast enough here. General Kudro is pretty good here. We're gonna name humans and drop a Noble Hierarch. In case they try to blow up our land next turn, it'll be nice to have a mana source that isn't tied to a land, so I'm hoping that we can go wide enough and fast enough. We could also play Reflector Mage next turn, depending on what they play here. I'm expecting a Utopia Sprawl. Okay. So they can generate 4 mana this turn. That's not good. Okay, so they're gonna bolt our Noble. Alright. I'm gonna take one here. Meddling Mage. That's pretty good too. We'll name Human, obviously. They're down to 2 cards in hand, so I'm going to Freebooter and see if they have a Planeswalker. Let's see what's in their hand. Having 2 cards in hand is pretty good here. So, Seasoned Pyromancer and Wormcoil Engine. Okay, well, we can deal with Wormcoil Engine via Reflector Mage, which will buy us a turn. Can they play... They can play Seasoned Pyromancer next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, so they'll be able to play Wormcoil Engine next turn, which is kind of unfortunate. And they can play Seasoned Pyromancer. Big green-red monsters here. Alright, so Wormcoil Engine coming down. Another land here would be great. Go for more humans. The humans. Okay, so what's our best course here? We can I think Reflector Mage this turn. We're losing a lot of value not being able to cast Champion, but we're going to Reflector Mage here. We'll bounce Wormcoil back to their hand. And then next turn we will play Meddling Mage and name Wormcoil Engine. Oh, I should have swung in there for 1. Ugh, that's frustrating. But that buys us a time from Wormcoil. Clothis. Does this deal... As long as blah blah blah. At the beginning of your pre-comp, exile target card. If it was a land card, you gain 2 life and deal 2 damage to each opponent. Okay, so it's not to target creature. Okay. Noble's actually really good here, but actually, I think I play Noble, get Noble down, drop Noble, and then hopefully be able to dump my entire hand next turn. Though growing a champion would be pretty good here. Maybe I play Champion instead. So let's think about the next turn. So I play Meddling Mage for sure this turn. We'll name Wormcoil Engine. That'll slow down one of their hands. And then next turn I'll have 3 mana. So I could play a Noble and 2 Champions, or I could play Kudro. kind of... I could play next turn. I could play... Let's split the difference then. Let's get down... I think we need to start getting creatures big. This is the only way we're going to be able to deal with. White. Blue. It's the only way we're going to be able to get past these Arbor Elves. Because right now I'm not worried about Season Pyromancer and the tokens. What do we say? Wormcoil Engine? Okay. So we're going to have to deal with Meddling Mage first. Also, General Kudro being able to exile cards is going to help combat Klothys from a graveyard. So that'll also be super helpful. Alright. I'm going to swing in here. Try and stem some of them gaining life from Klothys or making mana. So they're down to 15. Should be 14 because I forgot to swing, but okay, so they're exiling Noble. That's fine. Mainboard Blood Moon. Okay, that's incredibly rough. Oh, that is incredibly rough. Did not play around Blood Moon. I should have dropped Noble. Oh, man. Well, and now their Klothys is online as well. What are they? Okay, so they're stomping. They also discarded Wormcoil Engine. I think we're in trouble. Aether Vial. We really need Aether Vial. If I had Noble, I would at least be able to play out these champions. I think we're really in trouble. We'll give it a few turns and see if we can't draw into a Vial. Because they don't have any cards in hand, too. So they'll also be able to cast Bone Crusher Giant. Ah, Blood Moon's bad. Blood Moon's bad, man. Should have thought about playing around that. I think it was just we have all these champions and I really wanted to grow them. Okay, so I'm playing that. Their board is huge now as well. Yeah, I think this is too much and we're too far behind, unfortunately. So we're going to scoop it up. Scoop it up. Oh, man. That's rough. That is rough. Well, I'm down. Okay, I think Deputy to help with Blood Moon. I think this to deal with any giant creatures. And this. What is not really great here? So they have different creatures. I'm trying to figure out if I really want to keep Reflector Mage. They have Wormcoil Engine. That is a great way to deal with things. I think I kind of want to take out Phantasmal. A lot of targeted removal. But we need to have Aether Vials and we need to have Nobles. We might even have to mull for those. Take out a couple Reflector Mages here. Bring in another general to help deal with the graveyard. I have so much mana generation. I think I'm going to take out Thalia. Okay. Let's try it like that. Hopefully we don't lose. But Dismember will help take care of Clothis or any other big kind of creature. Sweet, we have Aether Vial turn 1 and Champion. And we have a basic land. We'll keep this hand. It's a little risky as we don't have a Rainbow land, but Vial is going to be great. And I'm pretty sure that they're not going to be able to get turn 1 Pillage. So we'll be able to drop... Oh, we won't be able to drop Freebooter. I was like, we'll be able to drop Freebooter. This land's not great. At the very least, we can take care of Arbor Elf. Alright. That's pretty good, too. Did it. Trying to figure out if it's a good idea to dismember Arbor Elf now. So if they drop a Utopia Sprawl, they'll already be there. I don't really want to take 5, but... I don't want to give them any kind of chance to, like, get their engine online. Wooded Foothills, cracking it. And we have all these champs, too, so that also will help. Utopia Sprawl, I'm sure. Yep. So they have 2 mana here. Bolt. Stomp. Alright. It's probably a good idea. This thing can get out of hand really quick. Reflector Mage isn't really what I want, but... because they're already at 3 mana. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. They have a Lightning Bolt. I kind of think maybe I want to take that. They also have Karn the Great Creator, which is also really scary. So if they draw a land, 1, 2, 3, 4, they could play Karn. They also have Lightning Bolt. I kind of feel like I need creatures. And we have ways of dealing with, like, Ensnaring Bridge. But if they play Karn, they're gonna turn off Aether Vial. I don't think it really matters because then they would just be able to bolt away Freebooter. So I think I have to take Bolt for right now. This deck is I don't think we're in a great spot here. All right, I'll swing here. The good news is that we can tick Vial up to 3, and we'll be able to play all of our Reflector Mages. They draw, yep. So I'm expecting either Bone Crusher or Karn. So they play Bone Crusher here. Well, I guess they couldn't really play Karn into... I can Reflector Mage Bone Crusher to the hand, and then they could grow Stomp. We'll get this up to 3. Ziggy's pretty good here. could also Horizon Canopy. I could crack that and see if that draws us into something that we could use. That would be down a land. But I was right to dismember the Arbor Elf and try to slow them down. Alright, if they tap out for Karn. This is great. This might not be great for us because they'll be able to play Stomp again, but again, we have another Reflector Mage. And they'll be able to tick up on Karn, but we'll be able to get rid of it. So I imagine they try and get Ensnaring Bridge here. Or EE or something to clear the board. I think I'm going to crack this at the end of turn as well. Let's see what they get here. So they played Karn. Yeah. So Ensnaring Bridge. That's what I thought was going to happen. We just need more action. Cavern of Souls. Okay. No. Name human. A human. Okay. So I could split up the damage. I could swing 3 at Karn the Great Creator. And then... yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Alright. They also have 5 cards in hand. I'm trying to figure out how much they can empty their hand here. We also know that they have a Stomp in hand. So they have Stomp, Wormcoil, Chandra Awakener, and Ensnaring Bridge. We have answers for Ensnaring Bridge. We're fine for Ensnaring Bridge. Alright, Frank Bonaparte. Also get Karn off the board. And our opponent is down to 11. I guess it depends on what they want to play here. They still have 4 mana, so they could play Bridge or they could play Stomp. They have 5 mana. 3. So they can play Bridge and Stomp. Oh, Lightning Bolt. Interesting. Okay. They're going to bolt away a Reflector Mage. Okay. I could Vial in Reflector Mage for no value here. And then swing for 4, 5, 6. I think I might do that. Deputy of Detention. That's fantastic. Okay. So even if they do wind up playing Ensnaring Bridge next turn, or it depends on what they do play, we can Detention it. 4, 5, 6. So I think they have to play Bridge here. No, they play Seasoned Pyromancer. Let's see, what do they get rid of? We still have 3 cards in hand. Kraken, Windswept Heath. Forest. Utopia Sprawl. Okay, so they're just going ham. They're down to 3. They have 3 blockers. I can also dismember this at end of turn. Let's see. So I can dismember this. They have 1 card in hand. What do they get rid of? They toss their Chandra and they toss their Worm Coil, so we don't know what that 1 mystery card is in hand. Okay. The problem is if I dismember Pyromancer, they can create 2 more tokens. Okay. I think I want to do it. I think this is... It's my out for this right now. And they're gonna have to block both my creatures. Okay. Or they're gonna have to block everything. Alright, let's swing in there. So we'll take 1 here. Unfortunately, it's not a little bit bigger than that. And they're down to 2. Let's see what they have here. Holy crap. Okay. Worm Coil Engine. I need a Reflector Mage or bust. Or something else. Champion is not gonna do it here. We're gonna start getting so much life. Let's see. If I swing in... Worm Coil Engine was such a good card for them. So frustrating. Okay. I guess the good news is that technically I don't think that they can really swing in quite yet. I guess it depends on what they have. Oh man. Deals 3 damage to each non-elemental creature. Shoot. Well, there goes my board, and they get a bridge back. That was good for them. I don't really know what gets me out of this now. Guess we can find out here, huh? That doesn't really do anything either. Oh, we're so close. They're at 2 damage. I just need to... Well, I have 2 problems now. I have to get around this Ensnaring Bridge and this Worm Coil Engine. Oof. I wanted a 5-0. Oh, okay. So they're going to Acid Moss our land. There's so much value for our opponent. And Blood Moon. Well, it's a good thing we have 2 Aether Files out. And that we cashed in our value with. We have a 9-turn clock and they don't have to do anything. Nope. Meddling Mage. Well, that's not going to help me here. Mainly because I can't play it. I also can't attack. They have 0 cards in hand too. That also makes it a lot harder. And they have this Bone Crusher Giant. Man. They're just tearing it up. Arbor Elf. Yeah, I think they got us super locked out of the game. That is unfortunate. Didn't even win 1 game. They have a lot of answers though. Blood Moon. They're a red deck, so I imagine Anger of the Gods is in there too. So double Meddling Mage. I don't think it really matters. Let's see. I can still draw a Skyclave Apparition, or I could even draw, I need 2 cards. I need Skyclave Apparition, and I need, shoot. Oh, it's a good thing we have the second file. So I need at least Skyclave Apparition or Deputy of Detention to take care of Ensnaring Bridge. And I also need a Mantis Rider. This gets a lot harder now, though, that I don't know if I can survive another 2 turns. I'll take 6, take 3. Yeah, I think they win. I don't think anything I draw here is... Well, there's that. I told you I needed Skyclave Apparition. Oh man, if these Chandra things didn't tick up, I think it would have been okay because I would have been able to. Yeah, because I'm gonna take 4 at the beginning because they're gonna activate this and. Well, good on our opponent, Frank Bonaparte. Yeah, having Chandra, I'm gonna reveal to them that I had an answer for Bridge here. Clothis too. My goodness. I want to see if we would have drawn it, so, but... Good on our opponent, and they got us fair and square. Man, Chandra really knocked us out. Let's see if we would have got it if we had one more turn. 2 turns. We would have had it. We would have had it in 2 turns. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And Frank Bonaparte absolutely crushed us here in this game. Thank you so much for watching. Looks like your dream of a 5-0 ends here, but maybe we can go for 1. So I will catch you in the next video. And until then, bye-bye from the KyGuy. Hello there! Thank you very much for watching High Ground MTG. We hope that you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to click that subscribe button and check out our playlists for even more videos so that you can have the high ground.